that effect was, I said it, the boat was laughing, because that's so different. You put the blade in the water, boom, pressure's there, boom, pressure's there. Every athlete, no matter how good he is or she is, will lose a bit of momentum at the catch. You can never place your blade gently enough to have it in the water and have it not come back up because you put it too deep in the water. So there's always that play, that vertical play at the catch. And whenever you have that vertical play at the catch, it is impossible to lock it because there's so much movement. That water bubble in front of it where you want to anchor your blade against is simply not building up because your blade is moving up and down, up and down. So as a consequence, your catch is never as direct as it could be. Now the answer from oar manufacturers and from boat builders simply was to say, okay, let's just make stiffer material. That they did. So we had the carbon oar, which is a whole different universe to what we had in wooden oars and the first carbon oars in the 90s. The first carbon oars in the 90s were still like, a bit harder wooden oars. But the carbon we have now, that's ultra stiff stuff. The problem with the stiff material is that it's not just stiff at the catch, it's stiff everywhere. So this is overloading our joints, our shoulders, our back, everything. So we now see that the oar lengths are becoming shorter and shorter and shorter. Still, we have not figured out how to solve that catch issue where the blade goes up and down and up and down and up and down. With the foils we have. I think we ought to be thankful for Randall, a guy from Australia who was not even part of the national team. He's a masters rower, he's actually an artist, he's a teacher. He just sat down and figured out there's got to be something. I mean, it can't be possible that the only solution is that we get stiff material. And that's what Ian did. And Ian approached me and sent me a set of foils and said, hey Aram, I saw your videos on YouTube, would you like to try that? And I said, of course. And then I had the package with me and we fiddled around with it. In the beginning I struggled to put it on the blades, but then I figured out how to do it because he has actually very good fitting and also pitching instructions. And then I had Jakob try it. He's one of my lightweight athletes. He's senior A now, rolled World Cup last year. He rolled World Cup this year. And then I tried it. That effect was, I said it, the boat was laughing. Because that's so different. You put the blade in the water, boom, pressure's there. Boom, pressure's there. So the consequence is very simply that now we can start to have a bit softer gearing again. Because over the middle of the stroke we don't need stiff and hard gearing. We actually need softer gearing that helps us to work with the entire system without overloading it. For the catch, we have an ultra direct catch. Now some people are afraid to say, okay, what if the foils, in high waves and for coastal rowing, also a big thing that's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Actually, these foils seem to help because for a wave it has to be quite high in order to come over the feathered blade. So they actually hold a bit the water off. And then some people say you got that wind resistance. And I say, come on, that wind resistance is like a fraction of what you gain. So that's just my point to it. Some of you might know I started to trade these foils because I think they will revolutionize the way we row. And the feedback we got from most of the customers who are using it is that it makes them quicker. Just a guy from Sweden sent us a feedback, said, this is quicker. I beat my PB, my personal best, in an instant. So, and Klezhnev, the Russian scientist in London, he said, he recorded a 3 to 5% speed increase. If you're not familiar to rowing, 5% in rowing is not a world, it's a galaxy. It's crazy. That's 5% is about 15 seconds on a 2K, roughly. And you know what it takes to become 15 seconds faster than 2K, so that's 7.5 on a 1K. Your personal best by 7.5 seconds on a 1K. Now, even if it's not 5%, if it's just 3%, that's 9 seconds, that's about 5 seconds, 4.5 seconds on a 1K quicker. So if that really helps you to become quicker, I'd call this a revolution. That's it for now. I wish you a very good day. If you want to order the foils, either talk to Ian Randall in Australia. He also covers Asia, Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. That's randallfoilor@gmail.com. Or send me an email. It's info@armtraining.com. Or order them at the web shop. You can pay PayPal, credit card. It is armtraining.com. Alright guys, see you soon. Have a good day. Bye bye.